make it all undone. Try to make it all undone. Try to make it all undone.
G'day folks, how you going? Welcome aboard. This is a unique thing for us. Hopefully we're streaming on both Facebook and streaming also on YouTube simultaneously and at the same time.
Would be amazing.
Absolutely. G'day all. Just
hello.
give us a minute as we try to fathom out exactly which button we should be pressing correctly at this particular moment and point in time, because right now we have a chat that doesn't say we've got anybody on board. So
well, we've got 3 watching.
Have we? Who's watching? You, me?
Oh, yes, us and more are here. Hello.
Oh, good
hello,
on you.
hello.
And we've got a couple in Facebook as well. Oh, there we go. Us and more. G'day. Welcome aboard. Well, folks, it's the middle of the week.
Don't know who else is there, being invisible.
Yeah, well, we'll catch up.
See.
We'll wait and see anyway.
See
Yep.
who decides to pop in. Those people who have insomnia or night owls, or
Yeah.
our Aussie and Kiwi friends who might be just finished dinner.
That-
Wait and see.
Oh yeah, Aussie and Kiwi friends.
Yes.
We've got a couple of those from across the Dutch,
Aren't we lucky? We
Yep.
actually have friends.
and then we've got a. Yeah, well, we do.
It could be worse, eh?
Yeah, it could be worse. Well,
Okay.
Well, let's have a look. See, we're trying to grab some stuff on Facebook and just see if we're running on Facebook as well.
Not seeing anything though.
No, well, you know, Facebook is one of those things that you've got to be careful of. Oh well, we'll fathom that one out. I know I'll get Facebook if I get a response.
Ooh.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, so welcome aboard. Today
Hello.
is one of those days where we've had a number of things happen.
Have we?
We have. It's been a freezing cold, 31 degrees centigrade today.
No, it was just an unbearable day, wasn't it? It was
That was
horrendous,
disgusting.
But
31 degrees.
it is warming up. It's really becoming really beautiful.
Okay, so we'll just have to enjoy what goes on and enjoy the lovely temperatures. Oh, it looks like we've got 7 on Facebook now watching us.
Good.
So that's good.
If you're on Facebook, make a comment, please.
Yep,
Join the chat. Say hi. Tell us who you are.
absolutely.
Where you're
We
from,
need
if
we
don't
we
know
would
you.
like to know who you are and where you're from and what you do on a midweek Wednesday evening.
At
At-
8:08 precisely.
Yeah. So if JNN Cruisers was to come in,
Well, they've
I've just given
they've
you've just missed the
their
time check.
Yes, they have.
Yeah. Heather from Us and More is saying that it's been cold here and even more so at night.
Really,
So-
even down your way, there in beautiful sunny Florida.
Yeah. I'm interested to know, what does it mean to be cold?
Hello, MGM.
Hey, welcome aboard, MGM.
You guys are up late.
Yeah, what are you doing at this time of the morning? Everybody could say the same about us.
Well,
Yep. Now,
it's in the evening.
yeah, it is in the evening. So, have you heard the latest about Adelaide?
Oh, with Mumbo.
With Mumbo number 19.
Doing well. They're going to be
No.
in the same situation as we've just come out of.
Well, apparently they're in lockdown at this moment for 6 days, for a week.
Oh, really? How many?
Yep.
It was 17 yesterday.
Yep.
Have they had more?
Yep.
Oh,
Apparently.
dear. Cluster.
Apparently
It's a,
that's the word coming in.
Well, a quarantine hotel again.
Yep. Going back into the chat for a minute, we've got Us and More, MGM Family Travels, Plump Travellers. Welcome aboard, Larry.
Good on you,
It's
Larry.
1:08 a.m. in Powell River, BC, Canada,
Early.
British Columbia. Us and More are saying 50s at night,
Oh,
50s,
That's not
minus 32,
pleasant.
minus 32,
It's 28.
divided by
Isn't it?
2. It's 14.
Yes.
That's a pleasant day. MGM's just going to work. Well, that's awesome. That's an early start. Oh, but that must be
That must
Bill.
I'd say.
And Bill, you've got a trucking run, haven't you? So thanks for joining us. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you. This is our normally on a Wednesday evening.
Look,
What?
who's just dropped in?
After,
we've
right?
given,
Okay.
just given the time
We
check
had
too.
given the time check, and you missed out, bud.
Yeah, missed by
You missed it by a
much.
brare's heth. A brare's heth. But I'll give it to you anyway. It's 2010 on a Wednesday evening. So, like to know what it is on your side of the fence. All right? Larry saying hi to the JNN Travels. MGM is saying hi there as well. 34 degrees where you're at. That's
Yeah, that's Fahrenheit. So
yep.
that's cold.
that's a
That's
bit on the nippy
cold.
side.
Yes.
Us and More saying good morning. 46 where Larry is. Larry, you know how to talk proper. Don't give me this Fahrenheit nonsense. You're a
Yeah.
Kanak.
What's happened to you, Larry?
Yeah, you
Come on,
Canadians know
let's-
better
let's-
than that.
let's
Right?
discuss
You're on
this.
our side of the fence. JNN is saying hi to Plump, MGM, and Us and More, and saying you should be in bed, and the whole world is saying shh to them. Yep.
Don't tell anybody
Yep.
that they're awake.
Hi, John and Larry from MGM. Awesome. Yes, so Adelaide locked down for 6 days apparently. That was the
Well,
news
we'll
I heard.
See if they can get a handle on it within 6 days.
Yeah, well,
Interesting.
that'd be very interesting.
Do you know what we're missing on TV right now?
What's
There's
that?
a program on the Queen Mary 2.
Oh, really? Oh well.
Hello, Najuma. I'm
Hey,
going to pronounce
Najuma.
your name correctly now.
Najuma,
As of now.
I've seen you on
Najuma.
a few channels today, so you're either very late in bed or very early up. JNN is giving us it's 4:11 a.m. It was snowing when you drove to work tonight.
Oh,
Snowing.
oh, I
Snow-
wouldn't even know what that is. Wouldn't know. Might have- yeah.
Larry's saying he's in bed, so he's watching us from bed.
Oh,
And
lucky you.
yeah, well, Larry, I didn't want to be in bed with you, to be honest, but I'll have to put up with it.
We're all in bed for Larry at the moment.
That's right. The whole lot of us. Oh boy.
Is there enough room, Larry?
Heather's saying to Larry he's not.
Well, we're going to be very swish with our lounge suite, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
We got a new lounge.
Yeah,
we got a sofa and 2 chairs, and it's got electric reclining action going. You press a button, it's lovely.
Oh, is it
We've
ever?
not had that before, so we're a bit excited.
Yeah,
It's really almost
just a touch.
Almost lies flat.
Yeah, almost. You're lying on the thing and you press a button and the legs
Gently,
come up
the
and
back sort of slides like an airline seat.
yeah.
Slides forward and
All I need is a porthole on one side,
and the steward going with a trolley of drinks and food.
a pina colada in the background. You know, like on our picture here where we've got a couple of glasses of champers and the bottle also. Yeah.
Very swish. Is that one of our
extremely.
destinations? Is that on our group cruise?
Well, look who we've got on board here. The Uber
Cruisers.
Cruisers. Welcome aboard, guys.
We were just checking out your Marriott hotel in Fiji.
Oh, absolutely. It was awesome.
Just to bring back some Fiji memories for me.
Yep.
Welcome.
So welcome aboard. Nice to have you on board. Yes, we are well, and trying to spread the word around a bit, get those people across the pond into our time zone. So that would be nice. Larry's saying he could go live with everybody in bed with him. Yeah, right. that would be good. Hey, Ubers, tell us what's it like? You're up Jarvis Bayway, aren't you? Or
It's up, you're in Queensland.
Queensland or
If I'm
New
not
South?
mistaken. I could be mistaken.
Yep. I said more. What does she do? Who are we talking on?
Okay.
Najuma's having a discussion with Heather here.
Heather
I'm not
from
exactly
Small.
sure. Oh, I'm waiting for the daughter to come home from work. The Uber Cruisers. I'm just catching up. They're in Sydney. How's it going there? You guys hit by the number 19, or you guys are still okay? We're down in Melbourne, and our latest is that the borders are almost open. We're just about to have free reign. We're out of we're out of what's it called? Solitary confinement.
On good behaviour.
On good behaviour bond. Yeah, right.
I don't think we'll be going to South Australia right now.
No. Larry's saying good night. He's in bed, so you better go to sleep now, bud. We'll catch up later.
Uber Cruisers, can you? I know that you've done quite a lot of cruising. How many is it? And have you had any that were booked for 21? Do you have any booked for 21 that have been probably cancelled by now? But what are your cruising plans at the moment?
The Ubers are saying that it's a nice day, 11 days free from you know what, which is awesome.
We're about 15, I think. 16
yeah,
days.
about 15, 16. And Larry is saying that in Canada they're on their way to lockdown again,
Things are not looking
which
good.
is not good. Not good at all. So us and more saying good night to Larry. Larry is saying that in Canada they're averaging 700 cases a day. That's about what we had.
That's a lot, but
Yep.
not like poor old States at the moment.
Yeah, that's correct.
Over 150,000 or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
The Uber Cruisers have done 21.
And I know a lot of them, or most of them are on the Princess. Is that right?
Larry is saying it's in British Columbia, not Canada, so their area in British Columbia is going into lockdown. Najuma, she works for Amazon in the warehouse. Oh, that's nice.
I'm sure she's busy with everybody doing shopping over the internet at the moment.
Absolutely.
They'd be rushed off their feet.
John at J&N Travels is saying to us and more, they appreciate you getting up at 4 a.m. just to moderate their show. Would they do that for you at 4 a.m.?
Oh, now, John. Yes. Well, one of us.
I'm just gonna let him be. I'm just gonna let him be, because he knows that when he's on the cruise with us. Yeah, right.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that. The Uber Cruisers are saying they've had 6 cancelled for this year and 1 cancelled for October 2021.
Yes,
The Sea Princess, because it was sold.
We love.
Oh, that's a shame. We
We
enjoyed
loved
the Golden and the Sun.
Princess, we loved the
Yep.
smaller ships.
They've gone on about 17 cruises on Princess.
So what have you got planned in the future then? Anything for 22? Because we can give you an idea if you like.
Yeah, it's on the side there, as you can see. We've got a group cruise happening on the 15th, from the 15th to the 23rd of October 2022. On the Carnival Horizon, sailing out of Miami and doing the Southern Caribbean.
Aruba.
Jamaica. No, sorry.
Aruba.
Aruba, Bonaire.
Bonaire, La Romana and
Amber Cove,
back to Miami.
An 8-night trip. So we're absolutely looking forward to it. And this is the picture in the background is the beach in Aruba.
Is it?
So yeah, it is.
Wow, that could be
That's where I got it.
Bottle
Well, yeah.
In October 22.
Yeah. Us and more saying to J&N Travels, yes, they would, but I would have to go to bed first. Yeah, that is a big challenge.
Okay.
Heather, going to bed. Yeah, right. Okay, so it's nice to see that we've got the Uber Cruisers and a couple of other Aussies listening in or looking in.
Thank you, Ubers, for dropping
Yeah,
in.
thank you.
I appreciate it. It's nice to see you.
Maybe one day we'll drop a link to the chat and you can come in and join us.
And have a chat about your cruising experiences with that number that you've got under your belt.
Yep.
Oh, hang on.
MGM are saying that they do the Horizon in September of 2022.
Lovely. So we'll probably then be on pretty much 2 cruises after that.
That's correct.
Probably one in between.
Yep.
Oh no, don't.
The Ubers are doing one in 2022 Caribbean and one in 2023 Caribbean. 22 may have to be cancelled if we can't fly there.
Well,
yeah, that's true.
We're crossing fingers and toes for 22.
Yeah.
We're planning October, so we're hoping that later on in the year will be good.
Yep.
And the way the vaccinations are moving along.
Yes, that's true. The 2 companies have come up with vaccines that are fairly similar.
It could be looking good. So we can only cross fingers.
Absolutely.
At the moment, and toes and everything else.
Well, I've got everything else crossed.
Have you?
Yes. JNN is saying to us, do you realise what a great itinerary that is?
No,
you know what? For us, any cruise that goes out of the US, which we've never been to, going to anywhere on that side of the pond, which we've never been to, is an extremely fantastic itinerary.
Well, actually, I'd be happy crossing Bass Strait, going around to Tassie would be great too. I don't care. Just getting on a ship would be a great itinerary.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even a sea days are wonderful, so a cruise to nowhere I'd be thrilled with.
Absolutely.
They're the best days.
Yep. So if anybody's interested in partaking in our cruise, our travel agent is Cindy Spiker. The details are on the screen as well. And
if you can't quite see that, you can always get in contact with us and we'll put you on to Cindy.
Absolutely. J&N are saying to us, you are so easy to please. You know what?
We run on the smell of an oily rag, seriously.
Some of us do. Some of us are the oily rag.
Pleasant smelling oily rag.
Some of us are the oily rag.
We're not overly fussy.
No, we're not.
At the moment, the Uber Cruisers will understand this. A dinghy down the Yarra River would be good too.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Ubers are saying it's not. That's nice. Yes, we're actually looking forward to sailing away in the sun and having a few pina coladas and whatever else.
And to the Ubers, what ships were you planning to go on? So you're obviously going out of probably Miami if you were going to the Caribbean. Who were you planning or are planning to sail with?
So
Princess again?
Yeah, Princess again. So
Princess too.
yeah, our first 2 cruises were with Princess. We cruised, and funnily enough, any cruise that we go on, the ship gets sold.
Yes, no. It's a bit dangerous, really.
Yeah.
It's funny that.
Yeah. The Ubers say they can't wait.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah,
We're all, excuse the pun, literally in the same boat, I think. There.
yeah. Well, we went on the Golden as our first cruise. That's gone to P&O. We went on
Now the Sun.
the Sun.
I think it's going to be an accommodation ship or a peace ship, or I believe. You might correct me. Oh God, the Sky Princess. Oh, beautiful. On the NCL.
So yep.
Heard
So the
good
Ubers
stories
have been
about-
on the Sky Princess and NCL Breakaway out of New
I think-
Orleans.
I
Or
think
going
they're
on.
planning-
They're going on.
they're-
I beg your
think
pardon.
That could be the
Yep.
lovely.
Envious. Would love to do those.
Well, we're going also.
Yeah, I know, but they're doing
22.
two. We're only doing one.
Well, that's yeah. We'll get there.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, we will.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we will.
We're happy to hear stories of other people's cruises.
We are.
That keeps us satisfied for the moment.
It does. For the moment,
Yeah.
only.
Yeah.
Okay, so
MGM are asking, I don't know if it's Bill or Lucy, when you come to US, are you coming to the New York area?
yes,
You're
we
talking to
are.
us. Yes, we're going to arrive in New York, is the plan. Spend a few days there. We'll get some ideas of where to go. We've already got some ideas. Then we'll go down to Washington and have a look around there, and then we'll make our way down to Florida.
And that's going to be
then
awesome.
Spend a bit of time before the cruise in Florida, and then we'll fly pretty much home within a day or two after
Yeah.
the cruise.
Yep.
Mm.
So we're really looking forward to that because what that does is give both of us, well, me in particular, an opportunity to catch up with my cousins who, I've got a cousin who lives in Boston, another one who lives in, Fort Myers, and so it's going to give us an opportunity to spend time with them as well as go and check out a few other things. Uber Cruisers are saying, that's right, love the Golden Princess. Might even force myself to go on P&O just to try her again. We have never cruised with P&O before.
No.
Um,
Well, we've heard mixed stories.
John, we've been debating as to whether or not we go to Boston or whether we just go straight into New York and let the Bostonites come down and meet us in New York. So,
Come down. I don't know. I'm
Well,
not familiar.
Boston
I'm
is
ignorant.
higher than, is about,
Is it further north?
it's further
Is it?
north, yeah. Because I looked on the map.
Oh, did you have good for you?
It was one of those moments where I couldn't sleep.
Showing my ignorance here.
Yeah. John is saying he grew up 15 minutes from New York. From Boston, now in NH.
Is that New Hampshire?
New Hampshire, must be.
Please correct me if that's not right.
Yeah. MGM would love to meet up. Absolutely, we would love to meet up. Absolutely. Not exactly sure where you guys are, to be honest.
It'd be beautiful if we could.
Yeah, but if you, but MGM, if you give us an idea of where you guys are at, we'd definitely get there. John is saying we'll talk when it gets closer. Yeah,
Fantastic.
absolutely.
Yep.
Tremendous.
Wonderful.
That'd be awesome. Absolutely awesome.
We'd love to meet all of you, believe me.
Yeah. I don't know about you, Uber Cruisers, but you know, going across, when you go across, you actually, and you have the opportunity to meet the faces of the people that you've been talking with. I don't know. To me, it's like a really exciting opportunity. You know, you actually get to touch the face of the person you've been talking to.
Well, let's hope we can do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, so
Because we have become very much a family, the community. Eh?
definitely. So Bill's saying he's in New Jersey, so if we can catch up, that would be absolutely awesome. Because definitely would love to take the opportunity of chewing the fat and having some dinner with them and all those happy things. Uber Cruisers saying the old company had the head office in Worcester.
Now, how would now? Shall we say it the English way? Worcester.
Worcester, I would have said.
Worcester.
Massachusetts,
Yes.
not far from Boston. Najuma says, would also like that if you come to New York.
Well,
Hey,
that's definitely-
Najuma,
that is our stop first.
truth of the matter is, we weren't going to see the cousins. We were actually coming to knock on your doorstep for dinner. Yeah, no, definitely would love to catch up. Definitely would love to catch up. JNN are saying to the Uber Cruisers that Worcester is about an hour from them, so that's going to be awesome. Nice. It's nice. I love it when people meet.
Okay, you were going on the La Lida Loca.
Yeah, you.
Winchester
Oh, I
Cruises.
see. Yep.
Mumbo.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
stopped
Mumbo
that.
number 19
Yeah.
stopped that.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a bit like who should not be named.
Yeah. Absolutely. The Uber Cruiser is saying to JNN that travel is cool. Absolutely is cool. It's
No, I think it's referring to Worcester, like an hour from.
no, yeah. Okay. Yes. So Wednesday night for you guys, you've got to experience Hump Day still.
Yes, our hump day is over. We're closer to the weekend than you are. How exciting are we?
Yeah, I've been trying to tell this mob that you know being ahead carries a lot of weight.
Is that like what's that on the road ahead? What's that on the road ahead?
Yeah,
Is
that's
that-
true.
Is that what you...
That's true. It's called emphasis.
Okay.
So we've been emphasising quite a bit about our day today. So Uber Cruisers is retired now, and that was about 22 years ago. Oh wow. That's in response to
Is it the head office and
the head office.
old company?
Yep. John from JNN Travels is saying to MGM, Bill, sounds like you will be planning hosting a 2022 meetup. Yeah, of a fashion. We'll be in that. We'll be in any meetup that goes on, provided we can see people face to face. I mean, this is a. Don't get me wrong. This is an amazing medium to communicate with people, and it has served its purpose. But nothing beats taking the hand and just going and shaking it.
Absolutely.
Oh, sorry, we can't do that anymore.
And we all share
Elbowing.
something. We all share something in common. It's our love of
Absolutely.
cruising
Yeah,
and travel in general.
yeah, absolutely. Yes,
Exciting. We'll teach those Americans a thing or two about Aussie land.
especially driving on the correct side of the road.
And there's that, yes, and we'll drop some of our lingo in as we've been teaching them for the past few months now.
Yeah. So Heather's got to get her 2 cents worth in and say we will be holding a meetup then.
Definitely. Will
Absolutely, we
Sure.
will be.
Thanks, Heather.
Thank you. Heather, do you know any good places we can have the meetup at? Okay. I'll shut up before I get shot. Yeah. So MGM is saying, yes, John, dinner in the city. Hey, that sounds like the words of a song.
Which city would that be?
New York? Boston?
Miami sounds
Miami
good.
sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Does
sounds
sound
like
good.
it. Yep, it will sound good. The meetup of the cruise. That will be awesome.
Yes,
So-
we defiantly, correct, Heather, we defiantly drive on the correct side.
That's correct. You guys all drive on the right side and we are on the correct side. Let's get that straight. Yes. So, the people who are involved in hosting this group cruise, us and more, and ourselves, the Downunder
Yes.
Cruisers. And Cindy Spiker is our travel agent. She was on the phone to us today delivering some very happy and also sad news. We've got a new friend in the chat, Papa Mozo. Welcome aboard, Papa.
Welcome.
The vlog
Also,
father.
You're also up very late.
Yeah, well, I was watching him earlier on. He had the psychedelics.
Oh, did he?
Like
Yeah, did
psychedelic ceiling.
His disco ball going.
Yep, that's it. Yeah. So,
Anyway, so Cindy, if you need any information, please get in touch with Cindy.
yeah,
And
absolutely.
she'll be happy to give you whatever you need to know. And yeah,
Absolutely. So
just get in touch with her.
so
I think as co-host you are required to host. Yes,
absolutely.
that is correct.
It is correct. Well done. Well said, JNN.
Certainly, we'll be co-hosting together.
Yep. MGM says there's only one. There's only one city,
Yeah.
and that's New York. Well, you haven't been to Melbourne, so
Compared to New York, well, yeah, Melbourne's beautiful. No, we can't. Not knocking Melbourne.
don't you knock Melbourne.
Papa Mozo's been time travelling. You've been in the UK,
Yeah.
Papa Mozo.
Yeah, Papa Mozo, I know JNN Travels was probably looking at Travel to a Taste live.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
Looking at the
visiting there
Sarah
live
Jane
as well.
William.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was only temporary until the system decided it needed a rest, so
Oh,
I had
dear.
to give it a kick in the rear end to reboot it.
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
Honestly, we just don't feed those hamsters properly.
No,
They're
we
not
don't.
doing their job running around the wheel
we
to
don't.
keep our internet running.
So what are we packing in for the cruise?
As in literally packing?
Yep. Besides the standard jocks and undies.
Which are one and the same.
Correct.
Well, definitely. No, we've had a debate about our snorkeling gear, and we're taking at least one set. End of
Yours.
story.
Okay.
I'm happy. I'll take mine for sure. So that's the important thing.
Okay. What else?
And
I was thinking about taking a first aid kit.
Yes, you would, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
Take
I
a
know.
First aid kit.
Not a big one.
No, not a big one.
I'd only carry
Because
the.
then there wouldn't be enough room for my things.
Oh, there we go again. There we go again.
How very rude of you to do that. To leave me in a little corner of a suitcase. Does that sound familiar?
Unbelievable. Yeah, listen, JNN, I've got to feed into this one now, right?
Oh,
Hope we don't
no,
plan on
please don't.
driving on the correct,
Please.
yes, on the correct,
don't.
the correct side of the road in Miami. Not the right side of the road, the correct. He's giving me a choice, correct or right.
Well, they're the same thing, aren't they?
Are they?
Right and correct. Do you know what? The best thing we do is not let Sean drive, full stop. I think that would be the safest bet. We're not going to hire a car. I
Bill,
would dread to think.
Bill, thank you for the wishes of the great night.
You have a great day at work.
You have an awesome day at
Good,
work,
safe day.
and please be safe. Yes, I'd love to look at you when we look at your next live. Yep. So have an awesome day, and by the way, thank you for everything you do. Papa Mozo, John, yes, and I'm going to attempt to sleep now, but I was awake and saw friends here. I can never walk by a friend without speaking.
That's lovely.
Yep, thank you, Papa. We know, and we appreciate you. MGM Travels, have a good day at work, Bill, from JNN Travels. Heather saying goodbye to Bill as well. And JNN, Papa Mozo, so true. Have a good sleep.
Yeah, have a good night, Papa.
Yes,
Mozo.
Papa,
Sleep well.
you do.
Take care.
Yep. We just got a tweet from Restream.io to say congratulations,
That's neat.
you've received 100 messages today with Restream chat.
Wow.
Well, that's awesome.
Awesome.
Yep. That means we've got people who are talking to us. That's all it means.
Right, well, it's better than
Us and more?
talking to ourselves.
Yeah, that's true. Us and more are saying no car for them here until we teach them to drive the right way.
You get in the car, you put your hands on the steering wheel, you put your feet on the pedals.
Yeah, but the problem is for them, their steering wheel's on the wrong side of the car.
Oh, you get in the correct side of the car. Well, that's true.
Yeah, I'm going to get in the
Where's
correct.
the steering wheel?
Good night,
Yes.
Papa
Good
Mozo.
night, Papa Mozo.
Thank you for dropping in. Really appreciate it. Yes, so we're gonna get in the correct side of the car. Papa Moza was pricing cruises today. Fantastic. Price the one on the 15th to the 23rd of October 2022.
Correct.
Yeah, I was watching some of the other channels earlier on today, and they were talking about cruising being halted in the US till what they say is the fall of 2021, which is rather interesting.
Well, I haven't even started to be halted.
Yep. JNN is saying to us and all, just leave them plenty of room and ride in a different car. Yep, okay.
Oh.
Papa Moza, Australia.
To Australia.
Oh, awesome.
To Brisbane. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Fantastic. Come on down. We'll
go up and see you.
We'll come up and see you. Yep,
absolutely. Definitely. Unless you plan on staying a little bit longer and coming down here.
Yep. Heather's saying, yes, I can get in on the right side,
Yes.
the passenger
We'll
side.
be doing that, I'm wondering.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you'll keep wondering why we want to drive the car.
Yeah. The thing is, Heather mentioning all this here kind of says that she really wants me to get used to putting my foot on the clutch that's not there, or the brake that won't be there,
Okay.
and putting a nice big hole in their floorboards. Yeah. Papa Moza, how long does it take to get to Brisbane from Melbourne?
By plane?
By plane, it's nearly a 3-hour flight.
Yeah.
To drive, it's 2 days. The Uber Cruisers, Papa Moza, no problem with Brisbane. It's full of Queenslanders. Yep, that's right.
You know you're in Queensland, Papa
Yep,
Moza.
you
It's
do.
The way people speak, it's yeah.
Yep.
It's quite different. I think Uber Cruisers, Papa Moza is asking from Melbourne. I think.
Yep. From Sydney, it's.
You may clarify that
Yep.
for us.
From Sydney, it's what, an hour and a half flight.
John, how much time we're spending in the US? Okay.
So we're looking at roughly about 3 weeks.
That's pre-cruise or including?
That's including the cruise.
So we'll have
So we will leave Melbourne
pretty much
around about the 1st of October. The cruise is on the 15th,
so 2 weeks before.
roughly 2 weeks before, and then we're headed.
We'll
back.
make our way down.
Yep.
And spend some time in Florida with the relatives.
And then
Aussie speak.
yeah.
And then
No. We need to talk Aussie. They
we
need to
should,
understand.
I know, well,
Yep. Ubers would agree with us. They need to learn to talk Aussie. Sorry,
That's right.
Strine.
Oh,
Yep.
Strine.
Hang on, I need my hat to talk Strine.
Your croc, yes.
Yep. Us and more.
Beautiful.
That's about right.
Oh,
The
Papa
Ubers are
Mozo.
okay. Papa Mozo,
Glorious.
Brisbane to Cairns and
Glorious.
Ely Beach. That is awesome. It's actually quite a fantastic trip. That. Us and more. No, the whole month of October. Yeah.
Well, it will be.
No, because we'll
almost.
be back. We'll be leaving after the 23rd because I need to be back at work.
Well, we need to.
Yeah, we do.
We do.
It's going to be really busy.
So, but we're not leaving on the 23rd. So
No.
So it's almost the month we'll be there. And that's all. Unfortunately, we would love to stay longer, but because we run our own business, we're self-employed. We need to get back.
A, we need to get back,
Back to
and
work.
B,
So start
there's
saving for the next cruise.
there's a limit to how much the dollars flow.
Well, especially when you turn them into American dollars right now.
That's correct. And Papa Moser goes, the real problem is the flight,
Yeah.
both length and cost.
Oh, absolutely. Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
we know.
It is a very long way.
Yep. JNN to us, how far are you from Exmouth and Adelaide? I just had a couple of co-workers go to Australia for work for a year.
Oh.
So we are...
Adelaide
is about an hour and a half flight.
South Australia is our neighbouring state, so Melbourne to Adelaide is not too far, but you wouldn't be going there right now.
Heather, work is overrated. Let me say, it's that work is the thing that actually lets you do the trip. Yeah, Uber Cruisers to Papamozo. It's downhill from USA. That's correct.
That's right.
Yep.
I like that.
Good on you. Love it. That's awesome. Yeah, just the other side of the pond.
Well, a rather large one, but anyhow, a rather large pond.
Yep, absolutely. Well, exciting. For our Saturday night, we've got 8 in the YouTube chat and we've got 1 on the Facebook chat. So that's awesome. I need to just learn how to do a few more things on this joint stream and then everything should be exciting. Like highlighting who's actually saying what.
Okay, well, this is only our Uber Cruisers, by the way. We do a live stream every Saturday. Our regular time is Saturday 2 p.m. at the moment. It was brunch with the Downunder Cruisers, but with daylight saving in the States, we're now on at 2 p.m. Melbourne time. So if you're welcome to join us on YouTube for that, hit that red button and come and join us. Please, we'd love it.
We get a lot of interesting characters.
We do.
Yeah.
It's always fun.
Yeah, it's Pick on Sean week.
And we often do some Aussie trivia, New Zealand and Kiwi trivia. We've done some Aussie slang quizzes for a bit of humour
Yep.
and fun. It's been very interesting.
Yep.
We introduce a new Aussie sort of iconic food, which we've run out of at the moment.
What, food?
Well, we've never run out of food, but I think we've done our Tim Tam slams.
Oh, we've done,
our
yeah.
Veggie Mai Tai,
Yep.
Bovos, Twisties, Cherry Ripes, Caramello Koalas, Meat Pie. We've done the Snot Block.
Yeah, we've done the snot block.
We have.
What else?
I don't know. Can't think of it. Chico Roll.
Yeah, that's right. Heather is saying, she's trying to be smart here, not me, I'm normal and awesome and I'm an angel.
And what's that in relation to, Heather?
Yeah. Yeah, about work being overrelated. That's what it was in relation
sorry.
to.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
that you're not normal and awesome and an angel. It's not what I meant to talk
An
about.
angel, oh, an angel.
Oh,
Yeah.
not a Garfield.
Not a Garfield. No, no. Well, I don't want to get into that discussion.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have called him then.
No. So, Adelaide on lockdown. West Australia opening up the doors, do you think?
Yeah, I'd say so. Don't know to whom at the moment, but...
Well, they slammed it firmly closed between them and South Australia. I don't know if New South Wales are going to open the door to us at this point.
Well, New Zealanders are coming
Yeah,
in.
we got New Zealanders flying in. Yep.
Sorry, Heather. Sean said you get some really interesting people, but hang on, you've only said normal, awesome and an angel. You haven't said interesting.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You got on there. John saying, have you ever cruised out of Australia? Yes, we cruised from Melbourne to New Zealand. That was an awesome trip.
Yeah, that was really beautiful. I recommend New
And that was
Zealand
on the
highly.
Golden. The next trip we did was on the Sun Princess out of Sydney through to the South Pacific, and that was really special because I saw where Ilana grew up, and that was really special.
So that Fiji is a special place
Yeah.
for me because I spent my childhood and my school days in Fiji, and took Sean up in a few times back, but it was Sean's first time, so we did a little nostalgic trip around, which was lovely.
The Uber Cruisers to JNN. Exmouth is in Western Australia. It's a long flight from Melbourne, about 4 hours to Perth, and then another 2 to 3 hours flight to Exmouth. So it is quite far.
Oh, Western
Australia is huge.
huge.
Hey,
Huge.
I keep on saying this, guys, but you need to understand. If you were to superimpose Australia over the top of the US, Australia would be bigger. We would cover it. We may not be as big as
big as
if you
Canada's.
included Alaska as well, but we are certainly bigger than mainland US.
Because we have in the outback there are cattle stations. We call them stations, not ranches. We have cattle stations that are the size of, say, England,
Yep, that's right.
small European countries.
Yep. The Uber Cruisers are saying, I'm assuming Exmouth has an airport because it is in the middle of the Never Never. Yep, that's right. It is.
The Never Nevers.
Yeah.
They've been in a long time.
Yeah, very long time.
Is that like the other side of the Black Stump?
Next door to the Black Stump, about 3 kilometres north of Willabarabak and
Past Whoop Whoop?
past Whoop Whoop and just short of Take a Truck Along.
Right.
Yeah, really close. What else can I say? Yes. So, yeah.
It's just flown
Be
past.
a long trip though. Well, I mean, any time you go across to Perth, it's a long trip. 4 hours. It's actually. Do you know that it's actually shorter to go from Melbourne to Perth than it is to go from Perth to Melbourne?
Say that again. It's shorter?
It's shorter to go from Melbourne to Perth than
Yeah.
it is to go from Perth to Melbourne.
Really? How's that?
Rotation of the Earth.
Right. So in not in, well, obviously not in distance. That doesn't make any sense.
It's the flight is half an
Time.
hour shorter going Melbourne to Perth than it is the other way around.
It's actually shorter, or
It is
or
half
it
an hour
because of
shorter.
The time change.
No, it is actually
Okay,
because you're
right.
flying into the rotation.
Okay. I'll investigate that. Not that I don't believe you.
The Uber
Fabulous.
Cruisers are saying no worries about Saturday. However, it is not a good time for us.
That's fine.
We will try this weekend.
Lovely.
Hey, whenever you come on board, guys, you come on
Happy.
board. We appreciate every ounce. We will be doing these Wednesday live streams regularly now. This is in our normal time slot, and 8 p.m. on a Wednesday evening is our night. So we will be doing that then. So you're welcome to join us anytime. Really look forward to it.
Yeah.
And would love to have a face-to-face chat or even a beer when we pop up to Sydney or you pop down to Melbourne. That would be awesome.
Fantastic.
So we've been going for about 47 minutes,
We have.
and that's pretty exciting. Considering last week we only went for
Well, we've actually
30 minutes.
Well, we've been successful in getting onto Facebook and getting it all working.
Yep.
After a little glitch at the beginning, but
Yeah.
I think you've got the hang of it. I say you because I'm not the techie person at all, but you have the hang of it.
Oh shucks, thank
So
you. I'm
it-
trying.
It should be smoother.
And
even-
don't say very.
even. Smoother next
awesome.
week.
So the Uber Cruisers, their son lives in
Yes.
Melbourne, in Blackburn.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's not far from us. That's awesome.
We're in the southeastern suburbs.
Yeah, we're in
Yeah.
Bentley. Papa Mozo, I thought you were being in bed. Anyway, Papa Mozo, cruising from Sydney to six states, or to 6 ports, I would say, from Sydney.
2-6.
Philip, how are you,
Philip.
buddy?
Just
Welcome
snuck in
aboard.
there, just
Speaking of beer, it's buy one, get one free at the pub on Saturday. Yeah, I know, especially since we've just opened the doors, haven't we, buddy?
You've been out and about, Philip, since we've been released from good behaviour.
Yeah. What have you been doing?
Mm.
Okay, cruising from Sydney to 6 days in New Zealand. Yeah, 6 days only?
You won't see very much, Papa Mozo. It takes about 2.5 days to get there. Sea days.
Both ways. And
Takes
it's
by the time you get
yeah,
there.
but yeah, unless it's one way, in which case you
Mm.
yeah, 2 days there. Then depending on which side you go.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh well,
Okay.
it's
Still be beautiful.
it'll be awesome. I mean, it is a beautiful country, and one of the things that we found, like when you're going into 12 total, yeah, that's more like
Okay,
it.
Yep.
12 total days, Papa Mozo says. Yep.
Because our New Zealand cruise from Melbourne, I think, was
was 14 nights.
Because cruises out of Australia tend to be often quite long.
Yeah. Philip is saying, nope, still need to work at home, but have gone to Yamcha with the family last few weekends. How come you need to work at home, Philip? Doesn't the company want you in the door anymore?
Well, they're still recommending if you can work at home.
Yeah, it's a
continue to do
recommendation
so.
though.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, Philip, but I've been noticing that the streets are really busy.
Oh, it's full on peak hour all the time.
Absolutely.
It's vastly different than it was a few weeks ago.
Yep. The Uber Cruisers are saying to Papa, I guess, you need at least 10 to 14 days for New Zealand cruise from Sydney return. Same thing with Melbourne.
Well, Melbourne's that extra day anyway.
Yeah. And us and Maura are saying hello to Philip, so that's good. Tell you what, I really miss was when we were on the Sun and we were sailing out of Sydney Harbour, going underneath the bridge.
Amazing.
That was an awesome trip.
That was amazing.
Philip is saying, even though in my office we all have our own rooms, so why are you at home? The Uber Cruisers says that the New South Wales government is issuing $100 vouchers to adults to spend at restaurants and entertainment venues to stimulate economy. Hey, Uber Cruisers will be up in a week and a half. No, we won't. I was going to spend that $100 for you.
We're not, well, we probably wouldn't qualify because we're not residents.
Oh yeah,
So
but
just
no,
that
but
little issue.
I'm borrowing.
Oh, we could. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, we know that. That's very close
Philip,
to
corner
us.
of South
So
Road and Nepean Highway. Yeah, that's
very close to
close.
us.
Oh, you're in that which side? Where the doctors are, the other side. Philip, Victorians are getting $200.
Are they?
Yeah, when? Tell me about it.
Wow.
The Uber Cruisers are having a laugh at my comment. Papa Mozo says 12 night would encompass my birthday. I would love it, but alas. Alas what, your birthday? Or the Uber Cruisers, I would rather spend it on groceries. That's very true. Next to the doctors. I know where you are,
yes,
Philip.
Yes.
I know exactly where you are.
We know where you are.
We'll be knocking on your door. We know where and we know who.
We are watching you.
We are always watching, Wazowski. Always watching. Yeah, what was that movie? Monsters, Inc. I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching.
Okay.
Alright, that was Monsters, Inc. Anyway. Yes, so there seems to be a bucket load of cruises happening in 2022 because a lot of the cruising is seeming to be shut down for 2021, so it's interesting. Philip, except I'm not there. Now, Philip, you've done that the wrong way. You should have said, yes, come and visit, and then we would pop on the door, and then they would say, you're not there. Papa Mozo, Roz was great. Yeah, okay. Sorry, Papa, but don't know what that relates to. Maybe you can fill me in, because we're not sure. Heather is freezing. Well, Heather,
Put a wind cheater on.
you're always cold. So what else can we say? Boy. Interesting times.
It is
interesting
times.
times.
And for some people, it's probably even more interesting from where they are in the world.
Correct.
Crazy times, eh?
Yeah, what's happening in the UK? They're busy closing their doors also. Monsters Inc.
Well,
Roz. Right, I'm with you now. Yep. Roz was great. Yep. You know who Roz was? Roz is the lady, is the one that the monster that's sitting in the office there, and then Wazowski comes in and he stamps his card and she goes, Wazowski, Mike Wazowski. I'm watching you, Wazelski. Always watching.
Oh my God, I have to go back and watch this
Yeah,
film
you got
then
it.
because
You've got
I
it.
can't
You've got
remember.
The Uber Cruisers, do you guys prefer to sail from Australia or fly and then cruise? We prefer to fly and then cruise.
Well, we've not yet flown and cruised.
To be honest with you, Uber Cruisers, it's a dream of ours to actually fly, as you would know. But we would love to do either a cruise around the world, or at one point, if we can, or a repositioning cruise, say from say Hawaii or wherever back to Sydney or Melbourne, wherever.
That'd be cool.
Yep.
I mean, I love flying to begin with. I don't know if I should say that. I feel like a bit of a traitor, but I love flying.
Flying is awesome.
I love land travel.
It's just
too.
my arms
Flying
get
to
really tired.
Interesting destinations and spending time, but
Yep.
does not travel.
Hey, anytime you can get on any way and anytime you can get on a ship, that to me is awesome. John is saying to us and more, you should like my wife. You sound like my wife. She's walking around Florida in 85-degree weather and wearing a sweatshirt. The Uber Cruisers say they think they've done 50-50 fly and. Philip is saying he saw a great price on P&O Australia cruising, leaving Melbourne yesterday, 4 days to Kangaroo Island, a suite for $700 per person. But this was a non-refundable fare. That was for the 8th of January 2022.
Ah.
Oh, that looks awesome. The question is, will we be...
Kangaroo Island, okay. But, yeah, but it all depends on, it doesn't matter. Does P&O Australia... I don't know under what sort of jurisdiction. Would it be Australian?
Australian, because their ships are sailing out of here.
Right. So if the borders were open, but how would they guarantee the protocols and everything? They would have to be testing as well, wouldn't they?
but they don't fall under the CDC.
No,
they fall
but
under
our
Australian.
But
yeah.
Surely they would be concerned about what could go wrong. And
Yeah, but what
protocols
we're
in.
doing, what the government here is doing, is looking at the CDC and kind of following their edicts, but by not letting any ships go anyway. So I don't think that we'll see any ships going out of Australia before March, because I don't think we'll be able to fly out of the country yet anyway.
Yeah, well that's probably true.
Yeah. Heather saying to J&N Travels, I am too, and sweatpants. So in other words, she's wearing a sweatshirt and sweatpants. And John is saying,
50 degrees.
that's right. And John is saying, you don't deserve to live in New Hampshire. Yeah, that's it.
Good night, Uber Cruisers.
Uber Cruisers, thanks very much for stopping by. Good night, and thanks for the chat.
Join us anytime you like.
Please, yeah.
When it's convenient.
We look forward to seeing you when we see you. So that's awesome. Yes, so, yeah, P&O, as far as I understand, P&O Australia, or any shipping anyways, whether it be P&O or Celebrity or Carnival, are beholden to the Australian government. CDC is only controlling shipping out of the US.
Okay, yeah. No, I know that, but I was just wondering, because we haven't really heard anything about P&O here and what they're doing in terms of
no.
sure
No, but
things are going to be safe and all these test cruises and all that. So
well, I would assume that they'd put it out through the Australian Health Department as to whether or not they can travel and what sort of protocols they should be using.
And who would be allowed to go on the ships and all that sort of thing. Yeah.
It's all fun.
Indeed
it is.
Right.
Well, folks, we're coming up to the top of the hour, so it's been an exciting day, and we'd like to thank you all for coming on board and joining us, and know that we'll be on again next Wednesday evening at 8 p.m. Same time, same bat channel,
And of course our
and-
usual Saturday
and our usual
Melbourne
Saturday
time, or
Melbourne
Friday
time.
night to 10 p.m.
Yep. So for those across the pond,
Oh, John's going to be lonely.
you still have an hour of work. Who's going to keep me company? Well, John, give me your Messenger Facebook page, and I'll have a chat to you off air on the Facebook chat if you wish.
Bless you, Papa Mozo, and your family.
Yes, bless you. May everybody stay healthy and happy.
Enjoy every minute you have on this earth.
Absolutely,
Make it worth your while.
absolutely. Philip, see you later. Looking forward to that meeting at your office where we can have a cup of coffee together.
And I can't wait for this $200 voucher that we get.
Yeah, yeah. I'd love to have that $200 voucher. We might try that new restaurant just down the road. Yeah. Folks,
So,
have an awesome night,
Have
and
a great one.
those who are starting a day, have an awesome day. So
Night all.
it's good night from you.
And it's good night